This is Dell Inspiron 15 and the actual model number is 3510. As you can see on the left hand side, the actual hinges came off. So this is technically less than a year old, and I found many cases with this model it does happen. So today in this video I'm going to show you how to replace these hinges plus the top lid. Why? Because when hinges came off, it snapped from actual top lid and it breaks the top lid screw holes. So we need to change the actual hinges and also the top lid. And I believe if you watch this video, you can do it yourself. By the way, if you don't confident to do, we are right here in East London. I'm going to leave my address and everything. You can bring it over and I can replace it for you. So let's get into the video and sort this out. By the way, if you ask me where I did get this part, you can get it from China or you can get it directly from eBay. All right, so first of all, what you need to do, we need to take out the back cover. If it's possible to switch it off first. But I don't think so this is a good idea to open and close when the hinges is broken, because if you open and close more, you damage more. So that's why it's best. Don't open it or close it. Take out all the screws from the back cover, pull the back cover off, and then disconnect the battery first. Remember, before you touch on the main board, please disconnect your battery or any source of power. So here is the battery connector. I can see from here. It's little bit on the right. Use your fingertips and pull this out. Now you're safe. So what are you going to do now? We're going to disconnect the LCD connector like that, gently, and we're going to take out screws from those hinges. From the left hinge and right hinge, I believe one of them does have 2 cable, another one 3. So what are you going to do? We need to take out the Wi-Fi antenna cable because this one run through the LCD. Back of the LCD it goes. So we need to take this out. Instead of disconnecting 2 wires, I just took out the actual wire itself. Okay. So now we're going to separate the screen panel from the motherboard panel, and then it would be easy to work out. So follow all those steps and you'd be successful. I'm quite positive, Just be careful before you push or pull. Make sure you double check. Don't be overconfident. And if you think you don't be able to do this repair, no problem. You can just visit our shop, which is based in East London, and we can sort this out. Now, the most challenging part is pull this front bezel out. By the way, from the left hand side and right hand side is much more easier, but the actual bottom one is a little bit difficult. Why? Because they use some sort of adhesive tape to keep the front bezel and the screen together. So you're going to take this out like this. At this point, what are you going to do? We're going to take out those screws, but sometimes screws might be refused to come out because the actual base is broken. So you just need to play with it and take those out. This is really important. And don't try to bend this metal frame that you can see, which is laid under the screen, one on the right, another one on the left. So we're not going to pull out the actual adhesive tape. Why? Because we're going to pull out the actual panel, which comes with the screen and the metal frame. Okay, so before you pull the metal frame, what you need to do, you must need to disconnect those hinges and pull this off, and then everything should come together. But before you pull it off completely, be careful. There are 2-3 cables, wires in there. One of them goes to the webcam, which laid also underneath the screen, and also Wi-Fi antenna, 2 cables in 2 different sides. So gently, we're going to take this out, and now while it's like that, we're going to take out those tape, and carefully we're going to pull this camera out. Sometimes the camera refuses to come out. Don't try to bend it. Don't use metal tool like me, because sometimes that could be dangerous. Instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut those film a little bit, and then it should come off easily. Don't forget, there is a microphone and there is a webcam, so be careful. Don't cut any sort of wires or anything, otherwise the microphone wouldn't work. So here is everything. And now we're going to pull out those Wi-Fi antenna cable. I would say before you pull this out, please double check the pattern, because it's very easy to forget and make those mistakes. As you can see, there is no wires. So we're going to keep side by side and copy everything so we don't forget. And also check where the cables end, so you'd know how to put it back. So pretty much that's all. Now we're gonna repeat back everything as it was, and then this replacement should be done. So let's check until end of this video. And if you think if there is any question, make sure you leave it in the comment section, and I'll be with you guys. Thank you.